everyone, welcome back to the channel where we break down the maths topics the easy way. In this video, we're going to learn how to calculate percentages of amounts and how to increase or decrease values by a percentage. Let's get started. Start off with, what does percentage mean? A percentage simply means out of 100, or percent if you will. When we see a percentage, we can convert it into a decimal or a fraction to help us calculate it. Now let's start finding a percentage of a number. The steps we'll take is first to change the percentage into a decimal or a fraction depending on what you prefer to use. Then you can multiply by that number. Let's take a look at an example. Suppose we want to find 25% of 80. Now, there are two ways that we can do this. One way we can do it is by using the decimal version, and the other way is by using the fraction. As you're about to see, it doesn't matter which approach you take, as they both give the same answer. It really is down to personal choice. Let's start with the decimal approach. If we convert 25% into a decimal, we get 0.25. So 25% of 80 becomes 0.25 times 80. And that gives us an answer of 20. Now alternatively, if we wanted to convert 25% as a fraction, we would get 25 out of 100 times 80, which also gives us an answer of 20. Either method works perfectly, it's really down to personal choice. Now let's take a look at percentage increases and decreases. To increase a value by a percentage, the first step is to convert the percentage into a decimal. You then want to multiply by 1 plus the decimal. Let's take a little look at a few examples later on. Similarly, to decrease a number by percentage, the first step is the same. You convert percentage to a decimal. Then, rather than multiplying by 1 plus the decimal, you want to multiply by 1 minus the decimal. Both methods are very similar. It all comes down to whether you add or you subtract. Let's take a look at a few examples. Suppose we want to increase 50 by 12%. We'll follow the steps that we've written out before. 12% as a decimal is the same as 0.12. And so, according to the formula and the method we wrote above, we need to do 50 multiplied by 1 plus 0.12 to find the percentage increase. This is equal to 56. So this means that after a 12% increase, the new value is 56. Now let's take a look at a decrease problem. Suppose we want to decrease 72 by 27%. Again, we need to first start by converting 27% into a decimal, which is 0.27. We then use the formula from before and take our number and multiply it by 1 minus the decimal we've just found. This means we have to do 72 times by 1 minus 0.27. In other words, 72 multiplied by 0.73. This gives us an answer of 52.56. And there we have it. Percentages are an important skill to master because they appear in lots of GCSE exam questions and lots of real life situations as well, such as discounts, interests, and price changes. The key thing to remember is, for a percentage of an amount, convert and multiply. For an increase, multiply by 1 plus the decimal. And for a decrease, multiply by 1 minus the decimal. If this helped you feel more confident with percentages, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more GCSE maths walkthroughs, and leave a comment below if there's a topic you'd like for me to cover next. You've got this. See you in the next video.